These are my crazy new ants. They hunt, they jump, they... whatever this is. But that is not the craziest part of this video. The craziest part is me, because I did it again. I bought another ant colony online. If I wasn't a crazy ant guy before, I sure am now, because this is like my 5th colony. So in here are giant jumping ants, or at least I hope, because that is what I ordered. These ants can sting hard, so we need a special tweezer. In this video I'm giving these ants a new home, and we'll watch them hunt and stuff. So these are giant jumping ants, and as you can see they are pretty big, and you would never guess, but they are called jumping ants because they can jump. It took me 15 hours to get this one footage of them jumping, so you better watch till the end. Please, it is worth it, trust me. This terrarium is perfect for them. It has an edge, and these ants can't walk on smooth surface. Okay, we'll see how that turns out. Also, again, you would not expect it, but jumping ants can jump, so we have to be careful for that. I'm going to quickly build the terrarium and then we'll see them hunt and stuff. I just need to separate the balls from the dirt that is coming on top. I'm using this special method to cut the screen to perfect size. It doesn't fit, who would have thought? That's what she said. Putting in the tube that is going to be connected to the nest area. On what other channel can you see an idiot struggle to put a tube in a hole in not 1, not 2, but 3 different angles? Exactly, no other channel. I think it's time for a speed build montage. It is going to be awesome. Yeah, it's just some sped up footage of me putting in dirt and stuff. Oh, and I added the cinematic black borders and put the saturation on max. But it is still awesome. Almost done. And this right here is the end result. I have to say, I have outdone myself. It is definitely average. Like on a hot summer day, we have some water that is running straight in between the balls. Or at least that was the plan. Instead, it is running straight into the nest, drowning all the ants. Putting the entrance of the tube at the lowest point wasn't the smartest move I ever made, so I adjusted it. In the wild, they also have a tunnel-shaped nest entrance that goes into the ground, so this should be ideal. They also share their home with millipedes, isopods, springtails. That is why I'm collecting a few of those in another terrarium of mine. I got a few springtails, 2 snails, a few isopods, and 1 millipede. I'm just starting with 1 because I'm not sure the ants will leave it alone. Yeah, it will be fine. Just fine. Anyway, time to put the animals in. These all should help clean up the food rest of the ant and prevent growth of mold. Of course, I still have to connect the nest to this tube, and since I want everything to look as natural as possible, the nest has to be the same and nothing screams nature like a white plastic nest. Yeah, it was hard to find a suitable nest that also can maintain high humidity, because that is what these ants need. This one has these water chambers underneath the nest, and the water will evaporate from there into the nest. I wanted to add some dirt, but I didn't have the right tools to open it up, so tiny shovel to the rescue. At this point you're probably starting to wonder if I'm acting dumb or just dumb. Well, I wish I could say I'm acting. So this is their new home. It is way better than the one they came with, right? Right? The ants in here still don't have access to the arena part of the setup. So time to open it up. I'm going to let them settle in a bit before I connect a new enclosure. And then it's time for the big move. That is them moving into the new enclosure. The ants are nervous at first to enter their new area. But of course Bob is the first one to come take a look. And Bob is majestic. Like for Bob. Right away I noticed that these ants are different than all the other species I have. These are very primitive ants that don't use scent, but they're great eyesight, and they use that eyesight to stare into my soul. They actually watch me if I move and follow my movements. It kinda makes me feel uneasy, like they know they're gonna get me. Eventually they dare to explore a little further, and I decided to let them settle in peace by blasting light on them and pointing a camera on them for a few hours to see what they are doing. Seems like they are doing some spring cleaning and are taking everything out of their nest. Makes it easier to film them in there though. Before I connect the new nest, I decided to try to give them a frozen silkworm. And I know I'm going to regret this, but if this video gets 30k likes in a month, I'll taste it. I'm intrigued because this thing looks disgusting, but surprisingly it smells disgusting. Yeah, even the ants don't want it. They will only accept live food. That is what I was afraid of, because I don't really like live feeding, but there is no other way with these ants. So I connected the new enclosure and also hid another water container in there. I know you can barely tell, but it is right there. So the ants will have to move from level 1 all the way to level 4 here. And of course, the ants immediately started moving into the beautiful new nest area I put so much effort in. Is what I wish I could say. Nope. Instead, they started decorating their old nest. You got to be kidding me. In the wild, they also do this with the old cocoons of their larvae. They use them as kind of wallpaper. This will help raise the humidity in the nest and keep the structure safe. This one looks like she's ready to jump me, like a cat. But luckily, they can't get out. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. You really don't want to get stung by one of these. Eventually, they are done decorating, and then it's time to see them hunt. I'm going to give them some live food. I know a lot of people see these roaches as pests or just feeder insects, but they are animals nonetheless, so they deserve respect. So I'm going to give them a better home and some food before they are eaten alive. This is the one thing I don't like about these ants. They really only accept live food. Maybe they will accept freshly frozen roaches, but I'll try that later. Hope that works. You will see these ants hunt a live roach and a fly in this video, but if I can avoid it in the future, I will do it. Is it cool to see them hunt? Yes, definitely. But I rather have less cool content and no animals that have to suffer. I chose one of the smaller roaches, because that one will be ended by the ants quicker. Maybe he survives and he walks straight into the nest. Either this is the dumbest roach ever, or it is a strategy hiding in plain sight. Wait, is it actually working? He's getting away with it. Never mind. And I'm warning you, this is the brutal part. This is the reality of nature. But luckily they have very potent venom, so it's over quick. In about half a minute the roach was gone and the ants can start to eat it. Unlike other ant species, they don't share food. They just have to grab what they can get. They just chew the prey in pieces and eat it like that. Even the larvae have to fend for themselves and eat what they can get. I know this was pretty cool, but wait till you see them jump to catch a fly. That is even cooler. Now for the big move. This is the progress. They are exploring more and more and getting closer to the tube. So I guess they completed level 1 and level 2. And the next couple of days they were getting closer and closer to level 3. I saw this one lurking in the tube. I'm also pretty sure they have entered in the new arena already to gather some substrate to put in the tube, but I haven't been able to film them, so I'm not counting it. Level 3 remains uncleared. Time to feed them a fly to film them jumping. These are jumping ants after all. I put in a fly and expected them immediately to come out to catch it. That turned out to be a little different. On day 2 of trying, they definitely saw the fly, because that is the cat butt wiggle, but my patience would be tested even more. They definitely showed interest, but nothing happened. Over the days, my sanity was slowly fading away. I already sat here for about 10 hours, over 3 days, watching these ants, with nothing happening, but I felt we were getting closer. I thought these ants had great eyesight, but I guess this one is blind. But on day 5, it was finally time. After 15 hours of sitting in front of these ants, this finally happened. And if you don't leave a like on this video after all this trouble, I'm going to be pissed. She's maintaining the right distance for the jump, calculating every movement of the fly. And now in slow-mo. Backflip. I filmed these ants for 15 hours and all I got is this lousy shot. I should put that on a t-shirt. They are bringing the fly into the nest and the one larvae is ready to eat. As for the big move, they closed off the tube completely, so I don't think it is going to happen anytime soon. I am not one to force or just dump the ants in there. That would stress them out too much, so I guess I'll have to make a part 2 when they do move. This is how they decide who has to do the shitty jobs, by the way. Now stop, don't click off, click on this video instead. It will help me a lot. Thank you to all members, patrons and everyone that watched. And welcome to the new patrons. I think you'll like this video next. Bye.